Goddamn fucking idiot. The fact you take this name into your dirty mouth is actually sacrilege. Shut the fuck up and don't mention Joe Crush ever again, bro. Do you now understand why I indeed was biased against the Jack player, you fucking idiot? Ah. God. Hello, if you have not watched this video, I would highly encourage you to do so, because this is a follow-up to that, because I need to address some things, because I received brain dead comments. Not as many as you would think, but I still have to clarify this, because this is something that's very important to me. And I think I will go out of my way and possibly tag those people in the description of this video so it reaches the right people, because I'm pretty angry with that people say this about me. It is about this Jack player, and to really highlight this, I want to now actually show you in detail what he has written and what the actual problem here is. And then I will show you the comments that couldn't be more wrong about what is actually going on or about my intentions. Now this also gets a little bit funny, so this is under the Reddit post of his video, so no lie, the way you play, I even root for damn Alisa or Lily players to beat you, fam. Then the guy says send him Clive. Now, then he says yada yada blah blah blah. Please do. Here, let me post some videos of me embarrassing Clives. I don't lose to average Tekken players, but I'm autistic as fuck and like small numbers. So when it comes down to the matchup, I know every punish and every popular frame trap, and a few niche ones, cause I grinded Clive to Kishin after the nerfs. Bro, you better pray he comes back. I have a similar win rate against Clive and they lose in the most pathetic way. So the players he plays against are pathetic, right? By the way, this is his win rate against Clive. Yeah, pretty much expected for a coin flipper, isn't it? Now, next comment to actually show you this, right? I already showed you the comments where he literally shits on his opponent completely unasked. Like, there was no reason to shit on the Jin player, and again, I have made this obvious at the end of that video, but I think those braindeads didn't watch to that part. This guy literally lied about it. So he posted some dogshit gameplay of him shitting on a Jin player, then in the comments called the guy trash multiple times completely unprovoked, while even lied about it, because in the actual second match, which you can see on Weiwu, the Jin player cooked him 3-0. Yeah, that is what patheticness looks like actually. And here it is, right? The expert in the matchup. And Jin players constantly spamming back 3 and the backflip launcher, isn't it? Gotta think this is combat, brother. I could have just done him like Joe Crush. The fact you take this name into your dirty mouth is actually sacrilege. Shut the fuck up and don't mention Joe Crush ever again, bro. Okay, this guy is literally on a different plane of existence compared to you. And Command grabbed his health bar into oblivion. Crying smiley, crying smiley. You notice this behavior of him to, in abundance, use emojis. I think that is a sign of a damaged Reddit brain. Now 6 upvotes here, but I have to be honest, for as much as I called Tekken Reddit a toilet, a bunch of you have actually downvoted shit of this guy into fucking oblivion, which I am very thankful for. Now here we have another one that reminded me on why I deleted Tekken 8. Can't adapt? You're missing the point. Kinda true. No, I don't see the point at all. This stuff I'm doing is all super punishable, and he insists on mashing instead of doing any of the 4 viable counters to my stance pressure. I did the same pattern of moves to test him too. Dude just needs to learn how to play instead of blaming others for their shortcomings. Now this is really interesting, because here the Jack player goes into literally assuming psychological states of his opponent that he has no idea about. He literally just now again makes, not only does he call his opponent multiple times dog shit, which is the actual problem here, guys. It is not at all about how this guy plays, his ranked or whatever. It is the point that this guy actually feels himself and thinks he is sick and shits unprovoked on his opponent. That is the point here. That is what I'm about. I don't care how bad he plays or how you want to play Tekken 8. Be my fucking guest. The point is, people like this are toxic. He makes this post and shits on the Jin player completely unprovoked. And people call me toxic for pointing this out and then shitting on this guy, rightfully so. Okay? Dude just needs to learn how to play the game instead of blaming others for their shortcomings. At what point did that Jin player ever do that? This guy is literally seeing ghosts. Like, do you get this? Now this guy asks, where's Tekken? And now Reddit really does its job, downvoted this guy into oblivion. It's called small Tekken. I take advantage of people whiffing and attempting to whiff punish me. Well, you really don't, but if you're not able to understand small Tekken, it doesn't look like much to the... Doesn't look like much to the average player, but he's cooked. I know most every frame of this matchup, and even when he starts to play clean, I bait him into attempting to punish my moves and setting him up for failure. Thank God that you chats out there downvoted this fucking Brainrot. No, this is really funny. I have sex with men, and this is the gayest thing I've ever seen in regards to his check gameplay. It's just fucking funny. Now, why do I say this? Why do I point this out? Well, let me focus your attention to this playlist. Because people said, I am shitting on people. The recent video as well, I am shitting on people. Now again, as you can see on the like-dislike ratio of both videos, the absolute majority of you guys completely understood what this is about. Because this is about humbleness. People know I'm a really big Arslan Ash fan simply because he's such an insanely respectful player who gives every single opponent he plays against the utmost respect. Okay? That is what I'm about. It's about humbleness, okay? It is about humbleness. Do you understand this? I've made a whole fucking video protecting waifu players from this Brainrot because they got outrageous comments from scrubs on their profile saying they should fucking quit this game, they should hang themselves, okay? And I'm not about that. I will shit on these people. You have no right to do that, especially not if you are a fucking hard-start red rank that is too lazy to learn the matchup. Do you get me? Do you finally understand this? I will say this once, and then I will link every single motherfucker this video if this ever should come up again. But do you see this? This is what I'm actually about. Do you realize what this is? Okay, this is like sort of like guide coaching content. Now, I do this stuff. I helped every player. Battle Ruler, okay? Fucking Mighty Ruler, okay? Here you can see it is not that easy. Struggling in blue ranks. Come here, alright? That is what I'm about. It's not that easy, but do you know what my answer is? It's also not that difficult. You can do that. These videos are meant to motivate you. But you know what's not motivating? People like this Jack player, okay? Posting his dog shit and then insulting unprovoked his opponent. That is what this stuff is about. Do you finally understand this, you fucking cunts? And I will call you out by name in a moment. Do you see the length of these videos? I do this for free. I didn't get any money for this. I do this because I enjoy it. And I enjoy players seeing solutions to things. Okay? The most comments on all of these videos are insanely positive of people saying, bro, I see it now. I think I needed this. This motivated me. You're right. Like, I can do this. Okay? That's what I'm about. Do you see this? I take literally like 2 hours for a single individual to really understand what this guy is about. Go through like 8, 10 replays to really know what he likes to do, what he wants to do, how he vibes, right? And then try to formulate, okay, what is the core problem here? Let me give you also, at the end of every single one of those, is a specific workshop for that player to like, okay, I think you could incorporate this more. I think this would fit you. I think this move you underuse. I think this could be good for you, right? In exactly the ranked region where people need it, which is red ranks, purple ranks, blue ranks. This is the region where people that are not there yet, because most players who are like above Tekken King, Emperor, God, whatever, they actually know. They know why they are getting fucked up, why they lose, what they should do better. But exactly in these ranked regions, the real frustration kicks in, because people just don't know yet. They just don't know what's good, what's objectively bad, what's objectively a mistake. This is what this is about, okay? You see this type of shit? I did this for like 600 views. I don't care. Okay, because I like this game, I like this community, and I want people to be motivated, even for fucking Tekken 8, okay? Do you get me? Now, if you ever say something like this about me again, I don't know what else to do. I've literally said multiple times in the very first video I ever used my dogshit voice, I said, I respect every motherfucker who puts time and effort into a fighting game. You are part of the community, you are a fucking goat. It doesn't matter your rank, it doesn't matter. Okay? If you actually want to get better and be motivated and not do fucking pathetic cunt shit of writing degrading, disgusting comments on people who beat your ass, then you are a fucking goat and a champion and the most beautiful member of this community, and I couldn't ask for more, alright? So shut the fuck up with stuff like this. Okay, Rakuyu13, I will call you out by name. You are basically, there are more comments than I will actually show, but you are kind of like proxies to this. Both players are bad, but you are biased against the Jack because he doesn't play what you think is real Tekken, which is something you made up. So first of all, you can say I made it up, but my definition is simply, You are not a real Tekken player if you post dog shit, then insult and degrade your opponent, and then still feel arrogant about it, okay? If you do that, you're not a real player, okay? That is my definition. That is what it was about. Do you understand this now? Do you now understand why I indeed was biased against the Jack player, you fucking idiot? Because the Jin player didn't do that. The Jin player did not post his dogshit gameplay degrading his opponent while actually even lying about it and not posting the actual second match. Do you understand me, you cunt? Another piece of this. Now he goes into this whole way. Do you even know anything about Jack? LOL. What kind of commentary is this? Bro, if you want to see, okay, if you think people poking with back 1+2 of Jack, if me pointing that out is like, I don't know anything about it. Am I a fucking Jack expert? No, but you don't need to be. He's not a Tekken player, blah, blah, blah. Again, this guy this guy just also didn't understand it, even though I put it literally in the first 2 minutes of the video. I show you that the guy calls his opponent dog shit and stuff. This is why I did it, not because I have any problem with him playing like this. It's the two factors combining into the brain rot that I have a problem with. Do you understand this? This guy is clearly not an Evo champ. Yeah, that much is fucking clear. Good, well spotted, Sherlock. But Jack has really no movement options out of backdash. Well, then it would help if he learned a KBD, wouldn't it? But okay, this guy is obviously a fucking Jack player and he is projecting. Can we be real about this? He is fucking projecting. I think this guy is playing appropriately for his rank. Well, in Tekken 8 that might be true. Let him throw his gimmicks. I have no problem with this. I have no problem with how he plays or the gimmicks. It's the combination of factors. Do you not understand me? Ova. 777, you fucking cunt. God, comments like this. He calls me Mr. finnT. Brother, I'm gonna find you. Imagine not using the tools you have because Mr. finnT is going to tell you not a real Tekken player. So again, he makes it about the tools he uses, completely misses. Brother, I put it in the first minute of the video. The first minute, I show you how he behaves. That is what it is about. That is why I shit on him, you fucking imbecile. It's a game. We need to gatekeep. Do you even hear yourself? Yeah, I fucking hear myself. And most of people who actually have a brain and understood the video correctly completely agree with me. Yeah, people like this we don't want in this community, and people like this are the reason every single fighting game is regarded as toxic, has a toxic community, and Tekken especially. And yeah, if I show you my comments on my Steam profile, I have like 60 pages of them. 50% of them are the utmost toxic brain dead shit that actually makes you feel unwelcomed. But the other 50%, and this is obviously probably you, dear viewer who subscribed to me, you are the GOAT. You write comments of encouragement. You say GG, bro. Maybe you can give me a tip. What could I have done there? That is the mindset. You fucking cunt. It's not about Jack. It's not about he plays. It's about the factors. Again, you goddamn fucking idiot. God. Now this is the last one I'm gonna address because I can't. The usual case where a bunch of nobodies highlighting a match between two nobodies and said they are trash. Now you immediately realize something is severely wrong with this brain because somehow he's under the impression that a bunch of nobodies highlighting something. I'm just one nobody, my brother. I don't know where you got the impression that I'm multiple people, but it speaks to your mental state. And said they are trash. How could someone like them BTK? Please don't say this game is cooked. Blah blah blah, we deserve season 2 and act like you're not part of the problem, where in reality you all trash cans are certainly also part of the problem. Now he fails to underline or in any form explain why I am part of any problem, but he's probably not even capable of doing so. Now again, severely underestimates or just doesn't spot what this is about. If you think it is not completely correct to call someone out who, while degrading his opponent, lying about what actually happened, if you think calling that behavior out is a problem, you are self-projecting, or you were actually so fucking brain dead that you didn't watch and couldn't comprehend the first 2 minutes of that video. So let this be known, if you ever come at me with this shit again, I will probably from this point on just post this video's link. Thanks.